Hey everyone, what's up? So I wanted to do Prego Diaries. This is number 4, I think, for you guys. And sorry, I'm just fixing myself because every time I look in the mirror, I'm annoyed. So anyway, this is the 4th one and probably one of the last ones before she's here because I'm 37 weeks on Friday. So I'm full term on Friday. And then you kind of just wait it out the rest of the time that you're pregnant to see when the baby's going to come, and it's all on their clock, so you are at their mercy completely. But let's see what's gone on. A couple of things have gone on, and when I tell you guys, it's not like I'm trying to scare anybody. I just want you guys to know how pregnancy goes and things that can happen in pregnancy. It's been a pretty normal pregnancy. It's just that there's been like things that you need to look out for. For instance, when I was like 34 weeks, so about a couple weeks ago, 3.5 weeks ago, I've been experiencing Braxton Hicks, which is like the tightening of your stomach muscle, kind of like practicing for labor, but it doesn't really hurt. It's just really, really, really tight, and you'll feel it all the time. Or you might not, but I did. I felt them starting at my 5th month. Just the way I carried her, and how small I was before, just everything happening. If I did anything vigorous, or if I ran or went upstairs or anything, I would feel the tightening. Even like right now, just talking, my stomach gets really, really tight. So I just got used to it. And then about 3.5 weeks ago, I was feeling it, but I started feeling like another type of contraction, which was kind of like the dreaded diarrhea cramp. And if you've ever had diarrhea before, you know what I'm talking about. That awful wave of pain that comes in and it goes like straight up and down. So I monitored that for a little bit, and when I called my doctor, they said the best thing to do is just go into the hospital. What's the harm? It was not a big deal. I called Sean at work. He's like, just go in. They wanted to do fetal monitoring just to see if the baby was stressed out when this is happening. It's pretty normal to happen, but is she stressing out? So I go in there, you know, but the thing is like, it was kind of like a nice practice because they admitted me like I was a patient. So part of the nervousness of going into labor is the hospital, you know, admitting yourself, getting checked in, getting your vitals run, and they did all of that for me. So I was like, okay, well, at least I got that out of the way. And then I kind of started thinking, like, do I need, like, my fiance's mom here? Is there something I should be doing? And my nurse was very nice. She's like, no, we're just going to run some fetal monitoring and basically strap you into the heart monitor and the contraction monitor. Those sit on your belly. And you're in a hospital bed, and you're in essentially the room you might one day deliver in. So I was kind of nervous, but then whatever. So I changed into a hospital gown and had to give a urine sample, and that was that. Well, my fiance's like, well, my mom's coming to be with you. And I'm like, ugh, okay, whatever. So that was nice of her. And at this, about 20 minutes after I was like sitting there with these little monitors on, you can see on the screen like everything going on, my fiance's mom walks in with the nurse, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And the nurse was like, okay, so I talked to your doctor, and basically your urine looked like iced tea. So you're extremely dehydrated, and now we have to do a bunch of things. Basically what happens is if you think you're drinking enough water, you're not. I have a bottle of water in my purse everywhere I go. I'm constantly holding a big jug of Smart Water. That's my thing. It's my jam. I love water. I wasn't drinking enough. I was not getting enough water, and so I was incredibly dehydrated. Dehydration is what causes Braxton Hicks, but because I've had them since month 5, and everyone told me it was normal, I was just fine with it. So then immediately she had to give me like 2 liters of IV fluid. I had to get an IV. They had to give me 2 shots that stopped the contractions because I was so used to them. They were just like practice ones, but she was talking to me, and she'd look at the monitor and be like, you don't feel that? And I'd say, no, I mean, I feel it, but it doesn't hurt. So that's any indication of what labor is going to be like. I'm going to be okay. Because I was fine. It just, you know, it was a little weird. So she gives me 2 shots. Now these shots are basically crack. It relaxes your uterine muscles, but it makes you spaz out everywhere else. So you're sitting there like, you feel like a crackhead. You're shaking, you shiver because it's really cold in hospitals, and for the most part you just feel pretty out of it for like the few minutes that it's running through your system, and then the second that shot stops working, they give you the other one in your arm. So I was basically a human pincushion for like 5 hours, but it was fine. After that, they let me go, and they just said drink water. So I was really bloated, but it was nice to bond with Sean's mom, and she hung out with me the whole time, and it was fine. So that was that. And then other than that, everything else has been fine. They're like, you're almost done being pregnant anyway, so just drink a lot of water and relax. And that's what I've done. But other than that, yeah, that's it. Now that we're toward the tail end of pregnancy, you start to feel little changes, like the baby dropped. Dropping is when, they're sitting up pretty high in your stomach area, which is why you can't ever breathe or ever eat anything, because they're squishing everything. Well, when they get ready to go in for a landing, everything kind of drops a couple centimeters. But that couple centimeters makes the biggest difference. Saturday morning, it was a Saturday like 2 weeks ago, I woke up, and the moment I woke up, because I'm very in tune with my body, I said, she dropped. She completely dropped. And we knew it because I had like menstrual cramping, which means probably things down below were adjusting to her dropping, her head going in, down more, and I can eat like a man again. Like, I have my appetite back tenfold. I can eat like a cowboy. I'm like catching up. Like, I'm playing catch up with life. Like, I can eat whatever I want again. That's a good feeling. Versus like the 3 bites and I'm done situation, which I think is what kept me from gaining so much weight my whole pregnancy. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm right in the weight bracket that I should be. I just didn't gain tons of it really fast, which might be also why I didn't get stretch marks. Knock on wood. No stretch marks because of this stuff. I'm telling you guys, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? This was the best product ever. It's by Clarins, and it's the Hoolie Tonic. This stuff completely worked. I used it twice a day. I loved it. I got this probably in December, and that's how much I used. I don't have stretch marks. I'm just going to say that. I don't know if it's hereditary. I don't have stretch marks. Not even one. So, just saying. But it's really, really good. I'll put if you want the link, I'll leave that down below. I got it at Nordstrom, so I'll put something down below. But other than, yeah, so she dropped, and now I'm feeling the pelvic pressure and crampy sometimes, not crampy other times. I have energy some days. I don't have energy some days. But it's all going to be okay. So, we're on the tail end. And we finished our Lamaze classes, so that's good. And now we wait. So I don't know if you guys want, let me know in the comments. I packed my bag for the hospital. There's a list of things that you should have, and there's a list of things that aren't necessary, that you won't think about, but people want to pack anyway. If you want me to do a what's in my bag, hospital bag video, let me know. It's sitting over there, pretty ready to go, except for toiletries. So if you'd like to see that, I'll film one for you guys and I'll post it. So let me know in the comments. If not, no big deal. It's just the stuff that you would assume you take to the hospital. Makeup included. So let's see. Oh, I'll show you the belly. Okay. So Friday it'll be 37 weeks. So that's what we look like a torpedo. Crazy, right? Wow. That's weird. So, but yeah, I feel good today. As you can tell, I'm still winded. Doesn't matter what I do, I'm always winded. I've gotten horrible shin splints, and I don't know where that came from, but my legs swell up if I do any type of walking for extended periods of time, like tree trunks, really bad. So that just started happening like 3 weeks ago, and I get shin splints. And if you ever played soccer or any type, if you ran track, anything, you know what shin splints are. They freaking hurt. You have to walk on your heels and like ice them. I get those really bad, and we can't figure out why. So yeah, par for the course. That's pregnancy. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Thanks a lot, you guys, for your interest. I appreciate it. And yes, it's a girl. I may have mentioned that in the last video, I may not have, but she's a girl, and she's really cute, and we're excited to meet her. hopefully sooner than later, because at 37 weeks, man, if I have to wait till 41, I'm gonna lose my shiz. So if there's any herbal remedies you guys have, or any midwifery or midwifery remedies that you know, except for castor oil, I don't think I'm gonna do that one. Jumping backwards, standing on my head, any teas, leave them down below, please, because we're ready to be done. So thanks again, you guys. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.